What's going on? We back. It's the Boxing Clinic and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. Y'all know what it is. One time for the one time. We grinding. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button if you haven't. Hit the bell icon if you do forget. If you hit it, you won't miss another TBC and more video. At least that's how it's supposed to work. All right. And don't forget to check out our playlist. You know we do more than boxing. I kind of categorized all the content in the playlist from heavyweight boxing to middleweight boxing to NBA, to NFL talk, to food for thought, to politics and news and all types of stuff. And the playlists are growing every day, and I'm creating more playlists as the content expands. Even got a golf playlist, all right? But, you know, who's Deontay Wilder fight next? I heard Michael Buffer claiming he knows who he's going to fight next. I don't give a shit about what Michael Buffer think, all right? But obviously Dominic Breazeale is getting frustrated. He must be hearing that Wilder's going to go another route. We know he wants his shot. You know, he's a tough game opponent. Don't have a lot of skills, but he's very, very tough, and he's very, very rugged. He can take a punch, and he perseveres, man. You know, through the Mirror Man sword, he was taking a lot of blows versus Mirror Man sword, and breaking his jaw and coming out on top. You know, just like the other guy from New Zealand that trains with Joseph Parker, they have the same coach. He persevered him, and he persevered over him, and he came out on top. A lot of guys be whooping on Dominic Breazeale, but he's just so tough that he eventually comes through, and he takes their blows, and his stamina and his chin is really, really tough. So that'd be the intrigue, see how long it would take Wilder, if Wilder could knock him out. I believe he could, but Dominic Breazeale is tough. He's long, he's rangy, he could pop a little bit. He's more tough than skilled. And obviously Dominic Breazeale is suing Deontay Wilder for the incident that happened in his hometown, around his hometown in Birmingham, Alabama, I believe. After he had a fight, Breazeale was on the undercard, and I believe, allegedly, Breazeale and Deontay Wilder's brother, Marcellus Wilder, who's now a professional cruiserweight, got into it, and it spilled outside of the arena. They pulled up on his hotel room, and Dominic Breazeale was talking greasy, and he thought Fat Meat was greasy. And Wilder's pulled up, his whole entourage pulled up, and apparently something happened. I don't know. It must have been physical, because Breazeale talked all that, and then he turned around and sued, all right? But, you know, that's a fight that eventually is going to happen because he's the #1 contender, because he beat Eric Molina. That was like 13-14, and the WBC made him the #1 contender, the mandatory. But like I said, you know, if a fight happens, it happens. I'm not in a rush to see it. Also, another possibility is Dillian Whyte and Joseph Parker winner I've been hearing. I'm hearing that Wilder strongly may fight the winner of that fight. And we'll see, man. Obviously, that'd be an excellent fight for Wilder. All right? Excellent fight. You know, both stocks will be high after fighting each other. For some reason, people hold Dillian Whyte to a high standard in boxing. For whatever reason, people hold Joseph Parker to a high standard in boxing. All right, I told people before Dillian Whyte was garbage, and I told them Joseph Parker was trash. People would tell me, "Oh, Parker's gonna beat Joshua," you know, leading up to this fight. That's what you heard. He's gonna beat Joshua. I told him he ain't had no chance because he don't have no skills for real. That translates to the ring. He looked good hitting the pass in the bag or whatever, but it is what it is. You know, so either one I like to see Wilder fight against, because you know, he can show him see if Wilder can knock out Parker, you know, see if he can knock out Dillian Whyte and shut Dillian Whyte up. You know, so the winner, it is what it is. The winner, you know, might not get Joshua, because Joshua say he's not interested in facing Dillian Whyte again. I'm not sure if he's interested in facing Joseph Parker. If he feel like he can knock Parker out and do better than he did the last time, then that kind of would make sense for him, because other than Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury not being ready, he's not going to fight Anthony Joshua, so he might fight the winner of Huey Fury and Puev come April in Wembley Stadium. So at the end of the day, hopefully they get the Wilder fight to happen. That's the fight we want to see happen next. But obviously, that would be in April, and Wilder legitimately could squeeze 2 fights in. But Stephen Espinoza said Wilder's going to fight in the fourth quarter, so that's December, November, and I believe that's October. You know, right in there. I think that's the fourth quarter. So it'll be interesting to see, you know, who they end up picking for Wilder, or Wilder picks up choosing. Most people believe it's going to be Dominic Breazeale. Breazeale over there running his yap. There's been rumors it could be the winner of this fight, Dillian Whyte, Joseph Parker. And then also you got Luis King Kong Ortiz. He could do a rematch with him. And there's been some talk about them doing a pay-per-view with that fight, and they might mesh it up with Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia if Mikey Garcia wins tonight. And I'm hearing that Leo Santa Cruz, Gary Russell might be on there, and the Jerry Hurd fight could be on there. That's just speculation, the Jerry Hurd fight. So they're planning a big pay-per-view and putting a lot of good fights on there. And Luis Ortiz and Deontay Wilder, too, could be on there as well. So, you know, see how Luis Ortiz looked tonight. versus guy he's fighting. See if his faculty's still there, because he took a lot of punishment in that fight. He got knocked down early. He got knocked down twice late and stopped. He was drooling on his lap. And he talked a lot of shit, a lot of shit leading up to the Wilder fight. He did. They're talking about how Wilder was this and that, and Ortiz is going to beat him, and just saying the same old. And Wilder got that respect. He told Wilder, you better put some respect on my name. And overall, I would like to see Wilder go ahead and face the winner, Dillian Whyte, Joseph Parker. If you only go fight one time this year. That's what I like to see. I like to see him shut their mouth. I like to see Ortiz possibly get the loser of that fight, or possibly get somebody else. And then by the time next year rolls around, okay, if Anthony Joshua and Wilder don't happen, I see Ortiz and Wilder happen again. It might as well, sometime next year, probably in the summer, because then Dominic Breazeale going to have to get his mandatory shot if he don't lose to his next opponent in between that. But in the order, I would like to see Dillian Whyte, Joseph Parker winner for Wilder. To shut them UK dudes up and show them what they really do with them dudes. I think he knocked them out in 5 or under. Then eventually, I like to see him fight Luis Ortiz, and then I don't really care to see Dominic Breazeale, but if it happens, it happens. You know what I'm saying? But I think the Dominic Breazeale fight will happen before Luis Ortiz fight. They try to do that for the summer, but obviously I want Dillian Whyte, Joseph Parker. Both of them are talking greasy, so it's the Boxing Clinic and more. One time for the one time. Y'all know what it is. We grinding. Don't forget the subscribe button, hit the bell icon button. We on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All those links are in the description. They're in the description. I keep telling people, always check the description. All my article links, my source links to the story is always in the description. Don't forget to check out the new sports page we got popping off. That's in the description. College sports page, college football, basketball, and a little bit of high school in there. That link is there as well. The Raw and Uncut podcast featuring the Cali Enigma, myself. Triple rated R, not for kids' ears. We got 9 episodes already. That link's in the description. And don't forget, check the description. But we here, we back, TBC and more, back on the boxing grind. One time for the one time. We out.